Freedom Communications is a company comprised of over 7,500 employees dedicated to delivering news information to subscribers to our newspapers, to audience that we reach through our broadcast television stations, and to the immense audience available to us through the internet, providing sports, entertainment, and news information.
When an invoice comes in, we'll just track it through the system. It comes in through the mail. It will go to a person's desk who codes it. Then they need to then forward that piece of paper on to a manager for approval, and there may be 2 other steps of approvals. So between the point it comes in the mail to getting all the approvals, the time is just extending out. There's no tracking of it. If a vendor calls in, nobody knows where the invoice is. It's just a problem.
Without having the right tool sets, you're not well equipped to manage a business if you don't know what your expenses are. Kofax Capture separates themselves from the rest of the industry by having a unified platform that allows for the ability to capture invoices, whether they're submitted via fax, whether they've scanned, whether they've even come in from email attachments. Very popular these days when people want to get paid very fast. Kofax also allows you the ability to have a single unified platform to process all types of documents, from complex invoices to simplified requests for payment claims. One platform to handle all your document capture needs.
We set up our system to scan all invoices into the Kofax system. From there, we process the invoice and it recognizes data right off the invoice. So that has definitely saved us a lot of time and money, because instead of somebody keying in every single invoice, now you have software that pulls data out and we can just pull it, process it, and move it on very quickly. We currently are processing 10,000 invoices a month with 6 individuals.
With over 72 distinctly different business units across the United States operating in 28 different states, each of these operations historically has been run autonomously with self-contained business support functions. Centralized accounting is one of several components that Freedom Communications is actively pursuing to reduce and restructure our cost structure to bring our profitability in line with the current revenue model in the print, news, and media industry today.
We've reduced headcount in the entities because you no longer needed those people out there if we're processing all the payments out of one central location. Instead of having a piece of paper floating around on everybody's desk, it's now internally in the system. We know exactly where it's at, whether or not somebody's approved it, and we can then, once they approve it, it then moves back into our system for payment. Where before, 3 months later you get surprised, oh, I didn't know that invoice wasn't processed. So if the more time that you have your invoices processed, the more accurate your financials are going to be.
Hershey Technologies was confident that the Kofax Capture product suite could meet their requirements. Freedom needed to have remote capture and a document recognition software package to read vendor invoices. Kofax Capture delivered.
Based on our success with rolling out the Kofax and Hershey technology platform within a strict accounts payable application, we envision expanding this technology to human resource, form-based, and any other workflow application within the company.